Skip here with the South Brunswick Post. We're here tonight for the South Brunswick Vikings taking on the Old Bridge Knights. The Vikings coming off a 2-0 streak. Last week they narrowly defeated Monroe Township 35-32. The week before, dominating Old Bridge 34-0. We'll see how they make out tonight facing the Knights, a tough competitor in the red division of the Greater Middlesex Conference. Stay tuned. Vikings with the ball, beginning of the second quarter here, still no score.
TJ Bukowski, complete to Dion Hooper.
Fourth and 1.
And officials come out. And we'll be ready to change the movie. We'll take this opportunity to recognize the more hardcore from the sponsors. Go Julie, that's time.
Fourth down into a first down. South Brunswick with the ball, early second quarter. Vikings inside the 5.
Hey guys, you gotta be double clear back in there. I got the catch.
Touchdown South Brunswick. First score of the game here with 10-10 left to go in the second quarter. The Vikings drive it in. It's 7-0. South Brunswick over Old Bridge here with about 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. South Brunswick threatening again, 6:55 left to go in the second quarter. Vikings score again, 13-0 here with 5:09 left to go in the second period. Dylan Olson will try for the extra point to make it a 14-0 advantage for the Vikings. Nothing. South Brunswick over Old Bridge with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. South Brunswick threatening again. 2:57 left to go in the first half. And we got another score, 20-0. Here with 2:43 left to go in the first half. South Brunswick up with 20 unanswered points here in the second quarter. Dylan Olson on tap to make it 21. And it's good. Vikings up by 3 scores in the second quarter alone, 21-0 over the Old Bridge Knights. 4 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Old Bridge threatening on the 20-yard line on the Viking 20. Score 21-0 South Brunswick at this point. Pass goes incomplete. 38 seconds left to go in the period. Vikings really turning it on in the second quarter. Our quarter is pretty much the TJ Taylor show, doing it in the ground, in the air, and on both sides of the ball with a key interception, setting up all 3 of the Viking scores. And Old Bridge scores on the pass play, 21-6, with 31 seconds left to go in the half. As the second quarter winds down. Here, as when 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Both teams trading a series of fumbles. Now Old Bridge only 2 yards to score. Old Bridge needs 2 yards to score after both teams traded fumbles. Here, 5 minutes, 41 seconds left to go, third quarter. 21-7 game in favor of the Vikings. Old Bridge scores on a completed pass. (21-13). They're going to try to make it 21-14.
No, next time it's going to be.
Now it's a one-score game with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. After being set up by a 65-yard pass play to T.J. Taylor from T.J. Pekowski, the Vikings bring it in again, running it in from like the 5-yard line. 2:35 left to go in the third period, and we're back up to a two-score game. Dylan Olson will try his fourth point after. That point's no good. So the Vikings are up 27-14 with 2:36 left to go in the third period. Going into the fourth quarter here in South Brunswick. South Brunswick Vikings are up 27-14 over the Old Bridge Knights. Vikings really turning it on in the second quarter, scoring 21 points. Old Bridge came back, scoring 14. Teams traded fumbles down here in Viking territory. The Vikings eventually lost that battle, giving Old Bridge a second score of the game. But then T.J. Taylor comes up with a key pass play and another run in for a score. The Vikings are now up by 27-14 going into the fourth period. Old Bridge threatening with about 9 minutes left to go here in the final period. Inside the 20, about the 16. Hands. On the 4. First and goal for Old Bridge. 27-14. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Dropped. This would be a big stop for the Vikings if they could hold them off. At about the 2. Vikings still looking to attempt to stop this. Fourth and 1. This is reminiscent of last week. Monroe Township had about 2 yards to go, 2 or 3 yards to go. They went up for it on 4th down, last play of the game and lost. Old Bridge down, 7 minutes left to go in the final period. 27-14, they're down on the Viking 1 yard line. Looks like they're going for it. 4th and 1 here for Old Bridge. And they score. They're able to make completion. And now we're going to try to make this a 6-point game. Right now, 27-20. Viking defense really made them work for it. In the end, they're able to convert. And that's good. We're down to a 6-point game. It's 27-21 in favor of South Brunswick. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. And Old Bridge will kick off. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the game. South Brunswick with the ball. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. Second and 6. And that'll be a first down for the Vikings. 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Vikings up 27-21. Both teams with all their timeouts left. Vikings keeping it on the ground. Two minutes, 29 seconds. Old Bridge uses their first timeout. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the game. Vikings up by 6. The Viking onslaught, both teams played scoreless first quarter. Viking onslaught started in the second, scoring 21 unanswered points. Finally, Old Bridge came back, was able to drive down and score. And then early in the third quarter, trading a couple of fumbles between the teams deep inside Viking territory, Old Bridge was able to put the ball in. The Knights scored, and then on another subsequent drive, they were also able to score. But the big star tonight so far for the Vikings has been TJ Taylor, doing it on both sides of the ball, running it, passing it, actually receiving it, and defensively with a couple interceptions, setting up all 4 of the Viking scores. TJ's a senior, looking to go to Rutgers next year. Two minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the game. Vikings with the ball, 2nd and 3. That's another first down for the Vikings. And Old Bridge calls another timeout. They have 1 left to go. Theoretically, the Vikings are down to just about 1 first down away from being able to win the game just in time as they keep the ball on the ground. Old Bridge with 1 more timeout, 1 more stoppage of play. And of course, a 2-minute warning. Vikings trying to go up 3-0 last week, narrowly getting by Monroe Township. Right down to the last couple plays of the game. Monroe unable to score, and a 4th and 3 for goal. Vikings able to stop them and able to win the game 35-32. The week before, they dominated East Brunswick 34-0. Tonight, they're on top 27-21, 2:22 left to go, 1st and 10. And Old Bridge uses their final timeout, which means they'll bring up, when we're done, we'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. Old Bridge now uses their last timeout. They can't stop the clock anymore. Vikings, if they can convert this first down, should be in pretty good shape to take the clock all the way down to the end of the game. Old Bridge, though, came back after being down by as many as 3 scores, 21. They came back and were able to put some points on the board. Now it's a 6-point game with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. Old Bridge is out of timeouts. South Brunswick with the ball, 2nd and 7. South Brunswick keeps it down on the ground. Under 2 minutes left to go. It's 3rd and 1. Clock continuing to count down. 1 minute, 38 seconds left. South Brunswick will use timeout. Tonight's highlights brought to you by the South Brunswick Post for Packet Media Group. With a minute left to go, we're calling it 4th and 1. South Boston takes another timeout. South Brunswick a 4th and 1, 39 seconds left to go in tonight's game. South Brunswick up 27-21. And they call the final timeout. Not really sure why. But as Coach George showed last week, he's not scared to call timeout. He wants to make sure the team's all on the same page. Last week, South Brunswick stopped Monroe. 4th and 3, they couldn't get in the end zone. While everybody figured that South Brunswick would take a knee and end the game, Coach George did call a timeout to make sure all his players were on the same page. He's doing that again tonight. Just 39 seconds left to go. The South Brunswick picks up the first down. If not, the ball will go, and Old Bridge may have one play, one chance. They're down by 6. 39 seconds left to go. 4th and 1 for South Brunswick. The clock continues to wind down. South Brunswick gets the first down. 29 seconds left on the clock. Pretty much a knee should end it. And give the Vikings their 3rd win this season. Take them to 3-0, dominating East Brunswick, getting by Monroe, and now tonight defeating Old Bridge. It looks like 27-21 by 6 points. And the Vikings take a knee. 4, 3, 2, and the ball game is over. The South Brunswick Vikings defeat the Old Bridge Knights 27-21. And we'll be back with comments from Coach George. So, big game tonight, and I heard you talking to the other reporter about when you're tossing the TJ Taylor, that you've been doing it for a few years.
Yep, I've been doing that since we were 12, and it's just amazing to be able to throw up to a kid that's 6'3", and I know he's going to get it every single time.
And well, I don't think he had any receiving touchdowns, so you had a running back who scored the majority of those. What is it like to be able to have those kind of weapons at your disposal as a quarterback?
Oh, it's amazing. Being able to throw the ball, and then it really opens up the running game for Dare and all our other running backs, because the defense has to start softening up and just letting him pound it. It's amazing.
And so you had a couple of good runs tonight too.
Yeah, it's always good to let me get the ball a couple times and run.
So did you watch Tebow last week? He did a couple of those for the Jets and had some good runs.
That's kind of our offense though. Triple option, just being able to run the ball. Doesn't matter who gets it, just all of us are versatile.
What are your feelings about going up against Edison next week?
I just want to go get a win. We're going to mentally prepare. Got a couple guys banged up, but we'll be good, ready to go.
Yeah, so actually the one part at the end there, you were coming out kind of holding your arm. Was that okay?
Yeah, I had hurt my hand, but I'm good. I'm good to go now.
So was it a helmet hit? Or?
Yeah, I got a stinger right on my hand, but I'm fine.
Okay, Coach. Keys to the victory tonight. You guys came out, well, first of all, the first quarter, no score. Both teams looked a little anemic. Then all of a sudden the second quarter comes. You guys turn on 21 unanswered points. Old Bridge comes back, trading some fumbles in the third quarter. Make it a little interesting in the fourth.
Yes. Well, hey, listen, again, it was a real good high school football game again. They're a good football team. We started out 0-0. We're kind of feeling each other out in that first quarter. We opened it up a little bit in the second quarter. TJ made some unbelievable throws.
But not just on the offensive side, but TJ Pekowski you're talking about.
TJ Pekowski made the throws, and TJ Taylor making the catches, playing big on defense. The whole defense, though, I think, came right out and set a different tone this week, right from the beginning. Something we worked hard on, coming out and getting off to a good start, and they did a real nice job. 21-zip, it was tough to give up the last one. I think we played a little soft in coverage. You got, they hit a couple of those dinky 10-yarders and they scored. We come back and they fumble. We stopped them, or we picked off a pass. We stopped them. We fumble. They fumble, and we give it back to them again. So it was a short goal line play. We come back again and drive down. Just to make it a little anxious, we missed the extra point. and they come back. I tell you, in this conference, there's a good team every week. You can't take any time off. Then we had to drive the ball at the end there, and I think we did what we had to do.
What do you think with Edison next week? What are the keys to that game?
It's the same thing. I haven't looked at them really yet in a really kind of a breakdown way, but I know that we're going to have to play our butts off. We go on the road now next week, and it's a conference game. We got to play hard. There's no question. They gave Piscataway a tough game in their first game. I don't know what they did tonight, but we got to play every week. There's no easy games on this schedule.
Thank you very much, Coach.